As promised, I am on my way to wrestling down to Sydney. It's an hour and a half train. I woke up not really feeling like coming down today because it's such a long journey. Anyone else who does that as well, I'm sure you can appreciate. Sometimes you just don't want to do the journey. I read on the train, that's how I stay productive. I'll listen to podcasts. I'm reading some books at the moment. I'll see you on the mat. So here we go. This is the warm-up. A typical weightlifting class goes about an hour and a half, and the warm-up is just to get the heart rate up. It's a lot of jogging. After that, it gets a bit more specific with the neck strengthening stuff you see here. And this basically expands on the neck strengthening stuff I showed you in that functional training vlog. This is just a bit more advanced, and it's very important to have a strong neck. In wrestling, it can help to defend off being taken down. It can also help to attack. You can use it to manipulate the other person's center of gravity, and it will help you get them to the ground. I was pretty happy with my general base of neck strength, but it certainly needs to get better. You eventually, with those neck rolls, take your hands off the ground and just do it with your neck, and I definitely don't feel at that level just yet. Overall, I'm also pretty happy with the footage I got. I took my GoPro, which has that massive fisheye lens. I just put it on the ground out the way and managed to get this kind of stuff. So you can see this is also the type of movements that are replicated if you're in an actual match or a fight to get out of putting your shoulders on the ground. So basically how it goes, this is Ben, by the way. This is near the end of the class, and this is just... That was an awesome one by that guy in the red shirt. And watch me though. Let's just go for it. They say we're doing takedowns, so then you're just trying to take the other person down. And you can try and do what you learnt in class. For me, it's a lot on the mind to try and incorporate it all together, much like you guys might find with Olympic lifting or gymnastics, tying it all together. So I do find I'm improvising a lot of the time here, getting taken down a lot as well. So this guy Ben, this was one of his first classes as well, but I'm pretty confident he has some kind of wrestling or self-defense or martial art background, because he was quite good. Not to say that I'm good. I'm a complete beginner here, just testing the waters with everything. I'm trying to win, but if I get taken down, I try and just assess why I got taken down, and it does happen a lot right now. I noticed with my stance, I should get a lot lower. Ben was a lot taller than me, but you can see when we're facing off, he's actually lower than me, and it's just about keeping your center of gravity more grounded, and it gives you a better balance. You can see he's lower than me here. I'm just kind of standing up straight, a bit hunched over, which isn't what you want to do in wrestling. So like I was saying before, a typical day or a session would be the warm-up for half an hour and then specific technique. This is a good takedown actually. Specific technique, and then the last half hour is this kind of freestyle, whether it be takedowns like we're doing or actually on the floor trying to pin them. This guy here, he's also bigger than me. This is Addy. He also is kind of new to this wrestling, but he has done combative training before, and he is kind of a natural in terms of this wrestling. He's a big guy, so he's got a lot of power. He can manipulate where I'm going a fair bit, but I still feel quite strong as well. So it's basically just technique that's letting me down here. See, when I'm doing this kind of thing, I do just want to take them down, and this is extremely cardio intensive for me, but I'm also had in the back of my head to try and incorporate what I've learned, so it can result in a lot of pauses, and stuff like that. where I'm trying to think and it kind of lets me down. I feel I should just be going for it. See here, I should have the legs out, well, which I then do, and then bang, highlight of the night. I'm not exactly sure how it's graded, but I think I would have got a point for that. Right? So I hope this gives you guys just a decent idea of what's happening in the wrestling classes, and feel free to ask any questions down below. Home now, it's about 11:30 and I left at about 5:10. So that's about a 6-hour commitment to going to wrestling. With the Olympic lifting, I was going down for 2.5 years, doing the same thing 3 to 4 times a week. It comes with it, but it's certainly something that I want to fix. I want to have my life more conveniently balanced so that I'm not allocating so much time for it. And I believe that I don't have to make sacrifices to do that. I just need to be more organized and commit and set certain goals and go about achieving them and be living closer to where my training is. I hope you liked this vlog. I hope it gave you a better insight into where I am at the moment. I still definitely need to find somewhere where I can do striking. I need to find somewhere, hands getting sore. I need to find somewhere where I can do jiu-jitsu, and I have found somewhere where I can do jiu-jitsu, but it just doesn't work in with my timetable right now. I'll definitely do another vlog with another update when there's more progress made. But if you have any questions, make sure you leave them down in the comments section below and I'll get to them. Like the video if you got something out of this vlog, if you enjoyed the programs, if you tried that smoothie recipe, let me know. Bang! There is a subscribe button, so hit that if you want these videos direct to your feed. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.